तीन रंग का नहीं वस्त्र ये ध्वज देश की शान है, हर भारतीय के दिल का स्वाभिमान है। यही है गंगा, यही है हिमालय, यही हिंद की जान है, ये तीन रंग में रंगा हुआ अपना हिंदुस्तान है। Happy Independence Day. First of all, I would like to thank my teachers and sir who gave me this opportunity to stand in front of you all and share my views. I'll start. घर सजाने का तसव्वुर रखते हो, आओ पहले इस घर की मजबूत नींव रखी जाए. And we have come a long way as a civilization from Rigved and Samaved to the longest written constitution of the world, from building Pushpak Vimans 4,000 years ago to building Miraj and Tejas today, and also going to Moon and Mars in Chandrayaan and Mangalyaan. We have come a long way as a civilization. When I look at this topic, I see three aspects. What is the sustainable future for me? What is the role of youth? And how can we connect these together? Today, as a young people, it is important for us to take small steps. For example, today's youngsters, rather than buying a 2500cc bike, will buy a 2500 bicycle for a local travel. When we put that piece of plastic in the drain, and when as a civilization we understand the concept that nature has enough for your needs but not for your greeds, will lead to an ecologically sustainable nation. And when we have the resources, will lead to a sustainable society, my dear friends. Today, we need to build a society that is sustainable and inclusive. It should include the doctors, it should include the soldiers, as well as the sweepers who clean this nation. Today, as India has surpassed China in terms of population, it is inevitable to make health and educational infrastructure to sustain that population. And I would like to ask the youth of this nation, in order to become socially sustainable, we should enforce and increase the employment avenues. And why as young people, we should only dream about becoming IAS officers, doctors and engineers in this nation of Mahatma Gandhi. Why cannot I dream a nation to be vocational in education? When a young boy from Karnataka becomes the leading shoemaker of the world, why cannot I dream a nation when a person from Tamil Nadu becomes the gold medalist in Olympics? When the youth of this nation becomes job givers rather than the job seekers, will lead a sustainable economy. Dear friends, today's time that we focus on equitable distribution of income and sustainable development, and when the youth of this nation, rather than feeling proud about Sundar Pichai being the CEO of Google and Satya Nadella reading the Apple, with building our own Google and our own Facebook of this nation. That day, India will become technologically sustainable. I believe that today, along with National Youth Parliament, we also need youth in the Parliament to provide educational avenues and innovative policies for the youth. I believe that today, as we have Indian Administrative Service, we also need to have Indian political service for our politicians, so that they can be sustainable and engross policymakers, and good policies can be converted and transferred from one government to the another government in respective of their political policies. But I say this in capital letters, my dear friends, in respect towards the society, culture, ecology we have. If the youth of this nation does not have educational wisdom, we cannot lead to a sustainable future. Today I live in a nation, unfortunately, where a secret which can kill a person's life is sold openly. But when a girl has to seek higher education, she has to consult her parents, her teachers and her brothers and her family members, and this becomes war and war situation. Today I live in a nation where it's been 78 years since the white man has left this nation, but we are still living in that inferiority complex, using fairness creed to widen our culture, widen our skin, widen our education and widen our standard of life. In this era of globalization, as a civilization, we need to understand that I can wear an American shirt, a Polish bag and a German watch, but my identity, which is going to be decided through the education that I have been part of, has to say into. By inculcating all these avenues, will lead to a nation that has educated individuals, but that need to be added with the bottom point, that is mental health, should become an important part of our curriculum. Dear students, dear teachers, in this era of social media, we'll feel more connected whenever we become more isolated. A 30-gram brain of yours has the more deviating power than any other nuclear weapons around all of us. So maintaining mental health should become an important part of our curriculum. And when we take care of all these three avenues, will lead to a nation that is socially sustainable, economically sustainable, and politically sustainable, and has a youth that has the educational wisdom and mental health to lead our nation to a better, sustainable future. And why do we need to care about these planets? Because 40 years ago, Carl Sagan pointed a blue pale dot in the sky. That blue pale dot is the Earth. It is the home where the one you have loved or will loved has left. It is where Leonardo da Vinci dreamed about Mona Lisa, and it is where the man dreamed about stepping onto the moon. I believe that from dusk to dawn, this Earth is all we want, so let's protect it if it's our own. And to conclude this, which is impossible without the efforts of 1.45 billion Indians. And APJ Abdul Kalam once articulated that great nations are not built by handsome people, but by those who give their hands to one who require it. Thank you, one and all. Jai Hind.